Could you imagine going to a party on your mom's side of the family, hanging out with people that you've known your entire 8, 9, 10 years of life, and it's a party, so there's music, so you're dancing. You're enjoying yourself. And at your tender 8, 9, 10-year-old age, you're not thinking about anything except the fact that you want to enjoy yourself. We get back home, which I am now staying with my dad full time and my other siblings. We get back to the house. My dad says, "Hey, how did everything go? How was the party?" Right? And they say, "Well, it was fine, but, Dee Dee was being inappropriate. She was dancing real fast and she was doing stuff she should have never been doing, blah, 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 whatever." So my dad's like, "Hey," he said, "why did you do that?" And I was like, "I was just dancing." I was like, "I was just having a good time." He was like, "Well, you can't dance like that when there's boys around." Um, and he was like, "You shouldn't dance like that." He was like, "So next time, don't do that." Right? So I'm keeping that in the back of my mind. I'm like, okay, gotta be disciplined, gotta be obedient. 111 on the clock. So maybe a few weeks, few months later, time was meshed together. It could have been who knows how long, but it wasn't far from one party to the next. We go to the next party, but this time it's an all girls party. And my sisters was trying to get me to dance, my big sisters, the same ones who ratted me out, right? They were like, "Hey," they was like, "Come on, Dee Dee, you being boring, stop, blah, 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 whatever." And I was just like, nope. Because in my head, one, I thought it was a test. So I was like, nope, can't do it. My daddy said, "Don't do it. Can't do it. Think y'all trying to trick me." Nope. Y'all not about to get me in trouble again. So we get back to the house. My daddy says, "Hey," he's like, "How was the party? How was everything?" It was like, everything was fine. They said, "But Dee Dee wasn't dancing. Dee Dee was being boring. We kept trying to tell her to dance." And again, my dad looks at me and he says, "Hey," he says, he said, he said, "Why didn't you dance? Why didn't you have a good time?" I said, "Because you told me not to." I said, "You told me not to." And he was just like, he was like, "It was only girls there. You could have danced. You could have had a good time." And it was in that moment that my entire spirit about dancing was broken. It was scarred. It was diminished. That very moment, I, my whole love for dance, my whole relationship with dance was never the same after that. Here I was at a party having a good time, just dancing and enjoying myself. And then you tell me I can't do it. Right? So I'm like, okay, gotta be obedient, not gonna do it. So then I go back to another party. But apparently, because it's only girls at this party, I'm allowed to dance this time. Nobody told me. And so now he's looking at me crazy because I decided to let a whole dance party go by and I didn't have a good time. Because I really didn't enjoy myself. Because dance is literally my first love. You understand me? And so I remember just feeling so confused. And I could see the confusion on my dad's face, trying to figure out like how to explain to me when it was appropriate to dance and when it wasn't, and what was wrong with what I was doing, because he could see that my brain was running and like none of what he was saying was really making sense to my 8, 9-year-old brain. It wasn't registering. I just wanted to dance and have fun and have a good time. But here I am being told it was inappropriate. Here I am being told it wasn't okay. Dance was lost to me forever as a child. That impacted me in a way that for a very long time, it took me a very long time to get past that, to get to the root of like why I would dance in public, but not full, you know? Like I would do certain things, but I had to get to the root of that. That little pieces of me. The reason why I've been able to reconnect with my peace is getting to the root of what the fuck disturbed it in the first place. In what ways are you not allowing yourself to dance? I hope you dance. I I hope you dance. It said, what the song say? If you get the choice to sit it out or dance, it says, I hope you dance. 515 on the clock. And I'm giving that message to you. I hope you dance. I hope you forever just dance. Literally and figuratively, metaphorically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, just dance. It is so freeing. It is so intoxicating in the best ways. It's vulnerable. It's authentic. It's intentional. It's passionate. It's grace and it's strength and it's softness. Peace and love.